gentlemen, your host for tonight's show.
Here, I'll break it over your. I'll break it over your head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're a real crumb bum.
See, these guys are all the same.
With filthy mouths and bad attitudes.
The Crumb Show.
Play every word of it, Crumb.
I come walking out of a bar with a prostitute.
You can't just lie and cheat and break the rules you don't like.
Get away from me, you crumb.
Friggin' wise ass.
Who are these crumbs?
Some shady characters.
You're a goddamn disgrace.
Put that on camera, Crumb.
Welcome to the Crumb Show.
Welcome to the Crumb Show. I'm Fats Ciccarella, Jesse Marchese, Chris Reynolds, and Jerry Joe Pesci.
Here at the Crumb Show, we like to get into the crumb side of life. We're all crumbs in one way or another, so let's face it and laugh about it, see what happens. So, what do you guys got going on this week?
The birds are in the bowl.
Yes,
That's what I'm
they
talking
are,
about.
baby.
Even though this will come out after the Eagles win the Super Bowl this Sunday, but the birds are in the fucking bowl,
And
baby.
it's the most, it's the best storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because if it was San Fran would have won and the Bengals won, that's a storyline.
Yeah.
Because it was a repeat of like...
Yeah, 87, I think it was.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Icky Shuffle.
Shuffle and all that good shit. But
That was
if
the
the
Bengals.
Eagles-Bengals, there's no...
That's what I wanted, though. I wanted
Yeah, but
that
there was
Super Bowl.
no... I mean, they could grab at young quarterback, second, first. They could grab at shit, but like Andy Reid and the Eagles.
Oh,
being in the
definitely.
there's the two brothers against each other.
Oh, it's definitely a story, yeah.
There's so
Kelsey
much
Bowl.
more of a storyline for everything. There's
Yeah.
a lot more of that stuff too. Like it's the first time two black quarterbacks have been in.
Whoa! They're
What?
just quarterbacks. They're just
it?
quarterbacks.
Yeah,
It's the first time there was two?
yeah.
Oh! We don't
First-
see color here.
First time there was ever two of them?
Jesus
Christ, I'm sorry, folks.
What the hell? Don't do that.
That's great. I love that shit. I love living through that
It's just
kind of stuff.
it's just a thing. Like there's a lot of
Two great
story. I'm not
quarterbacks.
saying
They're,
that-
they're two great quarterbacks.
They are
though.
two great quarterbacks, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's history. I was making it a historical.
Oh, yeah.
I was
absolutely.
making a joke.
I knew you
were
were.
making a joke.
I'm a comic, folks.
Call it what you want. But no, I'm really excited because
Don't
when the
cancel
birds
us, please.
when the birds do win the bowl this year in 2017 when they won it, I had these major leg problems, so I couldn't go down to the parade and celebrate. So
Yeah.
now I'm ready to celebrate this year.
Right.
I'm able to walk around, get around. So I'll be down there, Philadelphia. Look for your favorite big guy on the Crumb Show. I'll be there.
That's right. Shirt off, paint it green.
Yep. Have that green tassels on my nipples.
Yep.
I'm ready, baby. Go birds.
Well, by the time this comes out, you'll have already been down and back from the parade.
That's right. I can tell you all about it.
He's still going to be green next time, this episode.
And we know Eagle fans, a lot of crumbs down there, man.
Oh,
There's going
my
to be
God.
a lot.
Oh,
Just
my
winning
God.
the championship game, you've seen the crumbs down there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I seen a video last of 2017 when they won. This guy was eating horse shit.
I saw that video,
He was
yeah.
eating horse shit. You
Yeah.
piece of shit.
And like I said, there's the two brothers, Jason Kelsey, Travis Kelsey.
That's the big story.
That's
I
a
think.
bigger story. And then Andy Reid playing
Andy
against
Reid coming back.
playing against
Yeah.
his old
Jesus
squad.
Christ.
That is huge, but
Not
this
his
is the-
old team,
This is the
but-
first time.
I mean, it wasn't his team.
It's the first time two brothers are playing against each other in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah, that's a huge story too.
Yeah.
And then his old team, like this 2017 was Dougie P. Obviously.
Yeah.
Before,
I seen a sign somebody put up said Andy Reid's finally going to give us a Super Bowl.
Oh, I love it.
yeah, that's a good one.
I love it.
That is a good one.
I never thought of it that way, but he is.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy. We loved you for those 14 years, but sorry, buddy.
But this is Philly. You fuck up. You're
Yep.
a bum.
Once
Yeah,
you're out of
gone.
here, you're fucking trash.
Yeah, you're dead to us.
Well, what
Yeah.
do you think? Like, all right, this year, right? Jalen Hurts, obviously, badass motherfucker. And it's
Love
coming
him.
from I don't know. You guys know the numbers and
Yeah.
all that shit. I don't. The record says all I need to know.
all you need to
Badass
know.
motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
If he fucks up in the Super Bowl, is Philly going to flip on him and call him a bum?
Oh yeah.
No.
No.
Let me tell you this.
A percentage of people will be flipping.
I don't think they'll flip on him. Look, last year I was ready to kick that motherfucker out of town. I didn't want him. I said he can't hit an open receiver.
Don't flip on him. Non-football fan.
He has no accuracy. I wanted him off this fucking team last year. I never seen a quarterback turn around in 1 year like he did, dude. Like, this dude is amazing, dude. Like, I don't know if it's the bias of me being an Eagles fan, but he's fucking amazing.
How many years does he have in the league?
What's this, his second year?
Second.
year.
This is only his second year.
Well, last year he was a rookie. Yeah, last year he was a rookie, right? Yeah.
Well, didn't
No,
Mahomes
so
do
much-
the same thing? Or did he go in his rookie year?
Mahomes is another fucking.
Did he go to the
beast,
Super Bowl in his rookie year or his second year?
I can't remember if it was his
Second
rookie year. Was it second
Ain't
year?
that some
Yeah.
shit? That's some shit.
But yeah, I
Fucking-
can't wait.
Well, you know what? Here's
goddamn
another fact that like a ton of quarterbacks are old as fuck, like retiring and get like slowly from like years
Yeah,
ago.
Brady beat it.
They're starting to get like Drew Brees and now Brady. So he says.
He's the GOAT, dude. Don't even get in this
Who
argument.
cares?
He's the GOAT.
Don't get me started.
I'm gonna get you started. He's the GOAT.
But Matty Ice is probably going to retire.
He's garbage. He should have retired 10 years ago. Piece of
There's a lot of old dudes starting to go away, and these young guys are starting to come in, just tear it up. Joe Burrow's tearing it up.
Love Burrows, man. I really do. Love that kid, man. I didn't think he was going to be it because when he was in LSU, I thought it was the receivers. He had like 5 good fucking receivers on that team.
But you still got to be good.
It helps when you still got one of them with you.
Dude, he's fucking great. He has
Dude,
no offensive line.
That's why they went and got Jamar Chase.
They have no offensive line. They're all backups on that offensive line.
That's why you went and got A.J. Brown.
Yeah, that's
why
right.
we got
Love you,
Devontae
AJ.
Adams. That's why people do that.
Devontae Smith.
Problem is, Jalen Hurts, if his rookie contract, they're going to start paying. They're going if he wins the Super Bowl, they got to start paying. him.
I'm thinking he's.
So we can't keep everybody.
They say he's waiting for Burrows to get his money to find out what he's going to get. You're looking 350, 400
But
million.
we can't.
Well, you have to.
Yeah, but
he has 2 years.
What I'm saying
ahead
is
of
we
Nah,
can't
they're the same
keep-
year.
It'll be
Burrows
real
and
tough.
Hurts. They're the same year, aren't they?
Burrows was hurt a year. Remember?
That's
He
right.
broke
Yeah.
his
Why am I
leg
thinking
and
they're the
sat
same
out.
year?
It'll be tough to keep our same team from this year. I mean, Jason,
dude,
and
they're
if we
losing a lot of
win,
players
like
this year.
if we win, Jason Kelsey's going to most
Yeah.
likely
He
retire.
already said it. He said it on the podcast.
What did he
Howie
say?
Roseman sets you up.
Yeah.
Like, even when these guys leave,
They're losing
have-
a lot of their defense this year.
but you have a lot of them, those depth on the
Yeah.
roster already.
Yeah, Jordan
a
Davis,
lot of these
step your
young
ass up.
guys. You know what I mean?
Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Go Birds!
Go Birds! We're gonna, no doubt we'll win. But that's what's going on.
Right on. Good. So I guess now we'll move to our Dickie story.
Boom, boom.
It's time for the adventures of Dickie the Crumb.
Yeah.
Must be a bad one. That's a long pause. That must be a bad
Well,
one.
yeah, this
This
is-
must be a bad
You
one.
know, the crumbs. We talk about it every week real quick. I'll tell you, good crumbs, bad crumbs. This is the bad kind of crumbs. People say, "Oh, what's a crumb?" I don't know what a crumb is. Well, by now you should know what a crumb is. So.
I think the only good crumb was when he kind of took you to wrestling.
Right, we talked about that a little bit. That was the only good one. So, this is like a weird kind of story that kind of goes off here and there because, it's Dickie. It's got to be fucking weird. So, I'll tell you, I guess I got to go to the part where we go to this convenience store in town, and the guy there picks up a newspaper. This is when people still read newspapers, still bustling thing. And he picked it up and he looked at this thing and he asked my brother, "Is this your dad?" And that's my half brother, so it's his dad, my stepdad. So he was like, "Is this your dad?" I'm like, and he's like, "Yeah." And it was like this article about some shit that he had done. And it was in the paper because back in the day when you got arrested or some bullshit happened with the police, they put you in the fucking paper. So.
And that's how you found out about it?
Yeah. So what had happened is you see what happened was no, so apparently he got this job because he had 8 million jobs. That's probably where I get my shit from. He had 8 million jobs at all these different weird places. Get into that another time, I guess. But he was working at this like halfway house kind of thing. I guess it was a halfway house. I don't know. Like this lady, she wasn't mentally challenged, but she was messed up from drugs, and apparently her whole life, her brothers and her father like tricked her out, and she was like trying to recover and like live on her own. But they had these like people that would come and like, I guess, help you. Caregivers, and Dickie was a caregiver.
Supposed to be.
So like he was supposed to help her transition into the real world,
right? And help. I guess you don't. I don't think you spend the whole day there, but you come there and like bring them meals or do whatever you got to do.
They picked this guy to help her,
and ridiculous that this piece of shit was
so
a caregiver.
Because he didn't have like
system.
He had been. I'm not going to get into another time where he had been accused of some things.
How did he get qualified for this?
But
though?
like, I guess like, I don't know. Sometimes people slip through the cracks, So
big
but
crack.
this dude. So we found out was because he would have never told us. We had to find out in the paper. He didn't tell us. We didn't know anything about this. He was apparently talking to this lady and like trying to like coax her into having sex with him, trying to touch her tits or trying to rub on her, or I don't know if he pulled out the
little Dickie.
The little Dickie. I don't know if he pulled him out. I don't know what happened with that kind of shit, but like some shit happened where he got himself
to make the paper.
Yeah.
And I said, here's one of the worst parts. I said, so how did somebody find out? Because she was apparently like not with it enough to like.
Could she talk?
I guess, yeah, because she wasn't, like I said, she wasn't like mentally challenged, more drug or like
drug.
Remember like on Howard Stern, Crackhead Bob?
Yeah.
Like whatever. Like I think she might have been like that. I didn't meet the lady.
Oh, you didn't know her?
Bring her home for dinner.
I thought you knew her
first.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, he's still married
Bring
to your
her home
mom
to
at the
meet the
time.
family. Yeah. He was up. The only reason she left is like whatever.
Right.
So apparently, I said to him, "How did somebody find out?" And he was like, "Some goody told on me." I said, "You mean some decent human fucking being? You sick motherfucker!" And then he's like, he's looking at my mom. I'm like, "What?" He was like, "I don't know what you wanted to say."
Did you buy the paper and bring it home? Like,
yeah.
Wait a minute. Time out. This goody told him what? That he was banging her?
No, he wasn't banging her. He was trying to. I think he was like.
And so
he did some kind of weird shit where I don't know. I didn't go to the court dates. I didn't go to any of that shit.
yeah, that lady that snitched on him told probably the people
authorities
that hired him.
And then some shit happened, and after that, but we'll stay on track here. So, like, yeah, he said that, and I'm like, he's like, what do you want me to say? I was like, probably that you're not going to do that again. He's like, I hope I don't do that again. I swear to God. He's like, I said, really? He said, I hope I don't do that again. I said, holy shit.
Christ.
Meaning, I'm going to try not to get caught.
Right.
You're a crumb creep.
He was a serious crumb. Like, and I'm not sure. See, there's so many things happen that, like, I'm pretty sure, though, that was the time where some shit happened when he was going through that. Somebody called him, like, about a debt, and he was, like, going through that. And he said to the debt collector, I'm going to fucking drive my car off a bridge, I swear to fucking God. Next thing you know.
Now get your money.
He's in building 50. And for folks that don't know what that is the building at the Norristown State Mental Hospital that they put you in when you, like, go off a little bit.
Like suicidal and shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The bill collectors.
Loony.
So we know people that work there. Shout out to them. But, like, so we went to see him It was crazy. No pun intended. Shit was crazy. Like people were fucking like you walk by and they, just you look at them and then they go like real wide eyed look at you. You're like, oh shit, like yo, dude, like what the fuck? What is your problem? He's like, I don't know. I said to the lady, I didn't mean it, but they took him away. They didn't. We didn't tell him to go. We didn't even know what was happening. I just get a call like, Dickie's in the fucking mental hospital. Like, here we fucking go. It's always something with this fucking guy.
Right.
Always fucking something with this guy. So yeah, he's so he was somehow got on some kind of list, not Megan's Law list, but like some kind
Aunt Megan's Law.
probably like the sexual offender list. But like,
I'm pretty sure he was probably on every list.
But like the thing is, he had to take early retirement because of that. Like he couldn't even work anymore because no one would hire him, even though like he didn't go to jail.
He fucking finger blasted her.
He did no jail time, no. And I don't even know about any. I don't know about any like parole or
he had to get something
probation. I don't know what the fuck. It was the craziest shit. Like I don't know what happened. Maybe it got dropped somehow, but because he didn't go to jail, he didn't do any time.
I bet you that was all in one thing, because a bill collector ain't just going to take it upon themselves to call the authorities and give a fuck about this one person that said some weird shit.
But I'm not. But yeah.
He went to the hospital because of that shit there.
He did it on himself.
Probably played some kind of role.
Like one flew over the cuckoo's nest type shit.
I didn't even.
Yeah. You ever see that? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Absolutely.
Classic. That's a great movie.
Jack Nicholson.
Right, but like he might have done some shit like that.
It's easier to tell you and everybody else because I cursed out that telemarketer that I was going to hurt myself rather than I got to do 3 months in this fucking weirdo place.
Yeah.
Get out of this shit.
That'll do it. That'll get you out of it.
Right.
And I think he was trying to.
And it was in the 90s, right?
When he was in there.
It was the 90s, right?
Wait, yeah. But here's the crazy thing. Like,
that he seen Chin Chigante on the news like, that motherfucker.
He's on to something.
I bet you.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Did he ever walk around in his robe outside and ask neighbors for ice cream?
Yes, he has.
Well, there you go.
But no, but I just thought about this right now. Like, you put this dude in the building 50. Now, these people, mind you, are also not mentally retarded. They're not mentally challenged. Whatever you're supposed to say, I don't fucking know. But you're not. They were just there because they're suicidal or drug addicts or they were going to do something crazy.
Crumbs.
So you put this dude that has a history of trying to touch these type of people in a whole room full.
Yeah.
He has pickings now.
Right.
He can pick. He's
Well,
like,
so
I'm
did
gonna,
my God, I didn't think of that part.
Blast you. I'm gonna blast you.
Well, so do they. All them people now. It's just like a Dutch rudder.
Yeah.
Go in there. They're like, "Hey, Dirty Dickie, what's up? Come on over, brother."
They're all in there doing the Thorazine shuffle
Right.
around Dickie's finger. And
Yeah, that's like the worst spot to put him in.
yeah.
They can't even go nowhere.
Yeah.
Couple of wild and crazy.
Oh my
Dickie.
God, dude! What a piece of shit, dude.
It's like a fucking orgy in there now.
How does whatever you believe in, God, Creator, whatever you want to believe in, how does they let a person like that keep existing?
Well, the problem I have with it is he did outlive a lot of people, man.
That's what I'm saying. It was back to the Corbett thing, like.
Wait,
But he
you talking
suffered.
about let who exist? Dickie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He suffered though because he. So when Dickie, the final straw was, Dickie. We were sharing a house in Bridgeport, me and my brother and Dickie. He met some chick in like Sunbury, Pennsylvania, some fucking way out there.
I heard of that.
Lady, nice lady, whatever, right? And never to be seen again. If you guys
conned another
never
one.
going to be seen again, never going to be seen again because he didn't even tell us about this lady. All of a sudden, the moving truck screwed us on the rent. We had to get another guy to move.
1983.
We had to
all
get
over
somebody
again.
in there.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, he
I thought
just
he meant this
ditched
lady
out
was
on
never
us.
seen again. I said,
No,
what?
No. Well,
holy
he
shit.
he ditched out on us, never to be seen again. So we had to get somebody else to move in his place, right? But the point is, like, this lady eventually started trying to contact me on Facebook and talk about like how weird like he was. I'm like, I don't care.
Come take care of your little brother.
Yeah, thanks
And
for
I'm like,
taking him out of here.
But like,
you got a
and
7-year-old little brother.
the lady's daughter tried to call us out. Like, you should be doing something for helping. I'm like, I don't
help him. What?
I'm not doing shit.
What did he want help with?
Because the dude is he did the same shit he does to anyone. Like, what was gonna do to any woman? Like, go up there, lie, knowing he ain't got shit. He lives off the Social Security check because, or not Social Security, like whatever his like, because he couldn't fully retire.
Disability.
He had to take early retirement because he wasn't even close to retirement age at the time. But he had to take early retirement, which is not the full shit. And then you can't work, I don't think. I don't think you could work on that. You can only do a certain amount of shit. When you fully retire at a certain age, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
But he was not that guy. So
She got blacklisted from molestation from everywhere.
So she didn't know probably about half the shit, but eventually it caught up that like he would be spending money like, and she wouldn't give her anything. And all kinds of crazy shit. And I was like, I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't care.
But what does she want you to do?
So
come get him?
Yeah, because she was like, you need to come get him. And I'm like, I'm not. He can't come
right.
here because
Sorry, lady.
Because it was bad enough. But then he started getting dementia. And once you start getting dementia, then he was already a piece of shit. Then he started getting like nasty or weird.
Now I kind of feel bad for the broad.
Well, now he had something to blame it on. Like, I forgot.
So like, I'm like, my brother's like, put him in wherever. Put him like in the VA home. Wherever the VA home, because he was in the Navy and he was actually honorably just discharged. So he was able to go into the VA home. It was the Navy.
Guarantee you that's something to do with semen.
Right.
I was just
it wasn't our grandfather's Navy. My grandfather fucking don't even get. That was when the Navy. Right.
Yeah,
that was when the Navy was the Navy. The 70s and
there's squids. My grandpa was airborne, baby.
Yeah.
You know, YMCA and all that shit. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But we know what I'm getting at. Semen.
In the Navy.
Right. So, but anyway, so Dickie here, damn it, he made me this. What were we just talking about? The Dickie with the.
You said he had dementia.
Oh, he had dementia, right? See, I'm getting fucking shit too now. But he got dementia, and these people kept harassing us to like come take care of. Or we're like, no, put him in the fucking home. He'll meet new people every day, the same people. It'll be
and be done with it
every day. He'll have it, and then you guys deal with it. And then after he passed away, like they were like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Throw him in the dumpster.
And then my brother felt as his dad, so he felt it was the right thing to do to get him cremated. But they were like, but he told him he could keep the ashes. They can just put them on the shelf or whatever the fuck they do. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Right.
I don't know if they're legally allowed to just ever throw them away.
Well, you got to go to the beach and you got to throw them off, and then it blows back on you like the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it sounds cruel. I know people are probably like, "Oh, that's fucked up."
No, it doesn't.
But he's a piece of shit.
No,
he's a piece of shit.
Nothing can be cruel enough for a jerk off.
Because I'm
like
not.
that.
I have no feeling about it. Like I didn't even shed a tear.
They should have took him to a mountain and let the fucking bird.
My
peck
brother
at him.
probably did. I mean, I don't know. I didn't ever ask him. He might have, like, because it was his dad, but I never cared. And I feel I don't like. I didn't want to even give a cent to this bullshit because he said 100 times, "Oh, I got a insurance policy. What's your information? I need your information.
Right.
I need your social security number and all that." I swear to you, he would ask me for it like every couple of months because I guess he would default on one, and then he would feel bad. Some kind of weird thing would like click in his brain, and he'd be like, "Oh, I guess I should get some insurance."
Are you sure?
I don't know.
Just
just
trying
didn't
to
want you
He was trying to milk me for my
Trying to get a
information.
credit card from you.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Good
fucking
fucking luck.
He had every aspect of his life mapped out. Like he was like,
So-
I'm running out and get their information. I'm gonna die one day.
Right, he's
Give me
like,
some
so,
money.
and then he's like, "Oh, the government will take care of me. I'll be in like, you know, the military will pay for my whole shit." I think they paid like $100 fucking dollars.
What if in like 2 years when this old lady croaks, somebody comes in like, "Oh, this is your little brother." You got like a 10-year-old little Dickie.
Little Richard.
This is Dickie Jr.
Oh God, that would suck.
Ricky.
Ricky Dickie.
So, yeah, that's so. Guess back to, like I said, no, I don't ever know what happened with. He might have manipulated his way out of it somehow, because he didn't do any jail, and I don't remember any probation or
He went
parole.
to the nut house.
Oh, he went to the nut house, right? That's what he did. That's what was his sentence was. He pleaded insanity or something. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, he's just sitting there like,
I plead insanity.
He's
I was
there
crazy.
cleaning up.
I was
He's in there
crazy
like
about
Michael
that
Keaton.
pussy.
or Jack. He's in there like Jack Nicholson. Michael Keaton was in a movie too, right? Yeah, The Dream Team.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
You never saw the Dream Team?
No,
We had.
I don't think so.
I think it had some of the same people that.
From
I
One
think-
Flew Over the Cuckoo's
I
Nest.
think Christopher Lloyd was on the Dream Team,
Okay.
and he was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's
Right.
Nest.
You know what's crazy now?
Couple
Now I'm just
people.
thinking about it. You know, you see all these heroin addicts out here now, right? And Kensington's like just loaded heroin addicts everywhere, right? If anybody has an excuse to be a heroin addict, it would be you and your brother, and you guys don't.
Right.
Like, you think you guys would want to do something to escape that pain, dude? That's
There's still
heavy
time.
shit.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you're still young, you know. Yeah.
Maybe on the way home.
Drop you off.
Listen,
Get the fuck out.
Mother Nature, man, always makes you feel better, man.
Yeah.
That's my Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my Dickie story, and then a little extra added Dickie.
There's a lot of Dickie.
There's a lot of
past
Dickie.
couple
I'm giving you a lot of Dickie. This
lot of
you guys
Dickie to
need
throw
to show
around.
some appreciation. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button to get all the Dickie you can handle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Thank God for Dickie. We wouldn't have nothing to talk about.
It like makes your brain go, whoa.
It does. It honestly does make me wonder how you and your brother are not like
Bona fide drug addicts.
You're both fucked up, but like more fucked up than yous are.
God.
You know, like good job. Your mom must have tightened the screws somehow on you guys or something.
Try to start a slow clap and then follow me up. Jesus Christ.
I thought you were over there
Can't do nothing
twerking.
right around here.
We'll add that in with the sound.
Yeah, I was looking this way. I thought you were doing a slow
I thought
twerk.
you heard it.
But
Slow twerk.
Ah, slow twerk. Yeah, that was my booty clap, not my hands clap.
Fat's got something. You said.
Yeah, I have something.
You got fat man?
Yeah, there's something that's bothering me in this world today,
Uh-oh.
and I might get some pushback from a certain group of people,
Uh-oh. We apologize in advance.
but it's bothering me, man, and it has to do with women. What the fuck's up with these fake eyelashes?
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This shit is fucking hideous, insane. Look,
Does your wife do it?
no, thank God.
Thank you.
But if she did, I would support it. But anyway, I don't understand it, dude. You're putting something on you, right? That you know when I look at you, I know they're not your real eyelashes, right? So why do it? I can see doing like cosmetic shit. You try to look now, even that doesn't work. But like, this shit is out. They're getting bigger, longer, thicker. Me and my old lady went out to dinner. We went to an orchestra and we went out to dinner first, right? And this broad was a waitress there, right? First of all, she was like 6'10", right? Which is odd for a woman, right? So it's got to be hard to be a woman and be 6'10", right?
Are you sure it was a woman?
She had these fucking eyelashes on,
man,
right? That were
baby.
like this, dude. She could have put our drinks on her and walked out with them, dude. Like, I don't understand it. It's hideous, dude.
I don't understand
it.
it
It
either,
looks
but-
stupid.
Shit like that, though, is funny to see. So let them keep doing it so we
Yeah,
can laugh at it,
But I
right?
just don't understand how they can wear it and be like, oh, look, this is my natural look.
Not
then you
one
can always-
guy ever has said she'd be so much hotter if her eyelashes
That's
were
true.
longer.
Exactly.
Like that long.
Right. Like it's fucking ridiculous. Rip them off
If
and
they-
put them on little mustaches for the morning. When
See,
you're
the
sleeping.
The problem is with everything in society, man. It's like at this point, it's like I get what you're saying. At this point, it's like whatever. You want to be a fucking weirdo with big eyelashes?
But
like
you're-
I don't care.
You know what pisses me off is the fingernails.
That's the weird
Like,
shit. How you doing?
this long.
How you wiping
How do you
your
wipe
ass?
Pointy.
How do you wipe your ass?
Probably really good.
Dude, you're got to be ripped. Your
Gotta
asshole's
clean your nails.
Your asshole is a tender spot, dude. You know, that's a different skin back there.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
sure, their
ball is-
assholes are tougher than yours.
How you gonna do it? You gotta either get a big ball, and so you can hold it like that,
Yeah, then you're getting shit under your nails.
or you gotta you gotta make the ball bigger than your nails,
Ah,
or you
Like-
gotta make a big pad.
or use a fucking brush. Something.
Christ.
It's just it's out of control, dude. Like I can understand stuff like women. Women are beautiful creatures on this planet, right? You know, every man loves looking at a beautiful woman. But like, there comes to a point where just stop.
Yeah.
You're pretty enough.
Yeah.
Stop.
Shake
Even with the makeup, when they look like a fucking clown. Stop. You're beautiful.
yeah. Shake what your mama gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
some of them, some of them do.
They even got it for your.
Do it.
They even got it for your car headlights now.
That doesn't
like,
go
what
for
are we
everybody.
doing
Like
here, man?
he's not speaking for everybody here.
Yeah. These.
You're speaking for yourself, guy.
I think I'm speaking for a lot of men in this country, men or whoever looks at women.
Well, you speak for your side of the table.
Well, just like Jerry said.
I say keep the makeup.
What did you say? She would be so much hotter if she had bigger.
Yeah, nobody ever
Nobody
said
ever said that.
No.
But on the flip side, nobody probably ever said, "I would fuck her, but look at them eyelashes."
It's a turnoff.
That would be a game changer
I'm
for me.
not gonna
It would.
play.
Honestly, it would be a
I'm
game
not
changer.
gonna- It's a
Them
turnoff.
big dumb ones, yeah, of course. How you gonna?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't really care about nothing else. I don't really like chicks that wear, too much makeup.
Yeah, what are we
If
doing
you want to
here?
wear it, fine. But I don't give a shit either way. But
God made women
I'm
beautiful
gonna-
naturally. We don't
I'm
need to
gonna make
enhance.
fun of your eyelashes.
How do you
letting
feel?
You know,
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I mean?
true.
Gonna make fun of them. Sorry.
How do you feel about guys wearing fake eyelashes?
Look, it still looks not real. If I was that way, hey, not that there's nothing wrong with it. I would still look at guys like, what the fuck are you doing? That's not your real eyelashes.
That'd be funny. What
Yeah.
if guys start wearing like fake beards and mustaches?
That'd be weird too, dude.
That'd be funny.
It'd just be weird, I want my beard to grow. It won't grow no longer than this. I tried everything. I listened to tips, read YouTube things, secrets, oils, everything.
What, for your beard?
It's as long as my beard gets. It will not grow any longer.
Do you trim it at all?
No, I pull the wild hairs out.
You gotta trim it to
Gotta trim
rejuvenate
it.
the hair once in a while, bro.
Look, I tried everything. It's not growing.
I know what you
Dick.
didn't try yet.
What?
Rubbing it on my balls.
We're talking about a serious conversation here. You go to this?
Oh, I'm serious.
Nah, it's just this subject really it just bothers me. I don't know why it bothers me. I mean, like I really don't care, but I
Live and let live.
dig
it's
it.
just hideous, man. It's just hideous. And after seeing that waitress chick with it, like they were way outrageous. I'm like,
How big was the Adam's apple on this waitress?
I couldn't take my eyes off the eyelashes. I mean, that's how bad it was.
Distracts. But
I'm tired of it, man.
If you were sitting down, she's 6'10".
I was just-
Her dick was probably in your face.
I was at CVS. They got a whole wall full of just eyelashes you
well,
can
like,
buy.
dude, that's America,
I'm about
Yeah.
to put money behind this shit.
right? But
I
like,
seen somebody put one on a parakeet. That was pretty cool. It looked like a
That'd be
mohawk.
funny. Or on a dog. That'd be funny.
It looked like a mohawk. It was on his head.
Oh yeah, boom, boom. Jokes, folks.
It's not a joke. It's a true story.
Never mind. Take that back. Jesse, cut that.
I don't care what people do. I don't really.
Yeah. You know what the bottom line is? You gotta do what makes you comfortable. Them chicks are comfortable walking
I
around
don't think
in
they're
stupid-ass
comfortable. though.
eyelashes.
I don't think they're comfortable.
It's how they feel inside, Mark. They have to feel beautiful inside.
Did you ever get sick? Right when you're sick,
I'm
and
getting
you get
sick
like
right
eye
now.
snot, and like it gets on your eye, and you're like you can't see. Right, you're going like this. I don't know if you can see with my thick glasses on. You're winking your eye, and they're sticking together. You know what I'm talking about?
Kinda.
Now put these thick eyelashes on your fucking face.
Okay.
Same fucking deal.
If you wear glasses, you can't wear them, right?
Oh, that's a good. I never thought of that.
Wouldn't they be
I wonder
touching
if
your
broads that wear
glasses?
glasses wear them.
Yeah. Huh.
In
I
the
don't know.
comments, we want to know.
I just wanted to tell the broads or the guys that do it out there, hey, let's just cut it out. Let's go back to our natural eyelashes. You know, they got mascara. Doesn't know what mascara does? Make them look thicker or whatever. Just use that. Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, if you misogynistic pig men didn't hold women to such a high beauty standard, they wouldn't have
Disgusting.
to jump
What
through
are we
hoops
doing? I just said they're
Disgusting.
Do all
beautiful,
this stuff.
natural.
Crumb
All right,
to
I'll
make
just
you
turn
feel-
back on me now.
Yeah,
to make themselves
you
feel
just-
accepted
yeah,
and
you
beautiful.
disgust
You would a
me.
crumb.
Jesus
Reynolds
Christ.
walks
I
around.
don't think they need that to look beautiful. So I think yous are the misogynistic, whatever the word is,
Reynolds-
fucking pigs that
He's
you
got
are.
a cucumber in his pocket right
Yeah.
now. He shows everybody
such
at
a-
Walmart. And shit.
He's such
He
a
walks
feminist. He
around.
walks around with his dick tucked between his legs all day long.
All day.
Tuck back. They call him at work. Tuck back.
That was my complaint for next week.
What? Tucking your dick
Yeah,
between
tucking
your
my
legs?
wig back, how much it bothers me. Can't wear a thong right.
Nah. Well, you wear it backwards. That's why.
Yeah.
No banana hammock.
That really bothers me, dude. I had to get that out. Hopefully, the world will hear this and these things will go
How do
away.
you feel
change the
about
world.
nose rings?
I don't mind a nose ring.
I don't like nose rings.
I don't mind
I don't
those.
like
I think nose rings are stupid.
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
me
And I'm
too.
gonna get flack for that.
But
Fine.
nah, but
But I don't need. You don't need shiny shit on your nose. Like, what am I?
But
what do you need
whatever.
that for?
that's jewelry, though. That's different.
Yeah.
This is taking a natural thing that grows in your body that there's nobody looks at anyway.
I think you should both get your old ladies fake eyelashes for Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna
Just
retract.
as,
I'm gonna
as
put
a
them
joke.
on. Next week, I'm going to be wearing them.
Come in, we all have them on. We're all batting our eyes.
I'm gonna retract my statement. I don't think nose rings are stupid.
No, you
for
said it
other
already.
People, I think they're stupid for me. I don't want.
We heard you the
I
first
don't
time.
want nose rings on me.
He's more of a Prince Albert joint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He likes his jewelry down south.
Right.
Yeah. I'm down for whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you feel beautiful, you do you,
Right.
Queen.
That's right.
Oh, God.
Go- you
now
go,
I'm the
girl.
fucking bad guy. Now you had to say something like that to make me look like the fucking asshole.
Now we're moving on
Fuck
to
me, huh?
our
Fuck
poll
me?
on Facebook,
Jesus Christ.
which is who's the bigger asshole in this episode.
I'm done. Good eye.
Now, Chris has a Facebook poll to go
All right.
through.
All right, so I try every week to throw up a poll here and there. I'm going to try on the Facebook page as opposed to the Crumb Show pod, which like is our profile. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't have to teach you that stuff. But I put up a poll every week about like who's the crummiest whatever. So this week was the crummiest people in music. Who's the crummiest people in music all time? You know, we
Like
you go
all
on
genres, everything, right?
Yeah.
anything you want. And I got some. I put it up a little late. I apologize. Next week I'll put the poll up a little sooner because we didn't get
Sooners?
sooner than I did before. But a lot of people said Chris Brown. A lot of people said Chris Brown was a crumb. I personally said Elvis is a crumb, and I don't
How
care who
dare
the fuck
you.
says
How dare
any
you.
different. He was a fucking crumb. You fucking picked up a fucking like
Jesse, cut that.
12-year-old. Wait until I swear I'll wait till she's 18. Don't worry yet. Whatever.
Yeah.
We don't fucking hear
He
that.
didn't touch
Never wrote a
Priscilla when
song.
she
in
was
It was a
fucking life.
different time.
Fuck Elvis.
Fuck him. Glorified karaoke singer.
That's right. Fucking
That's
I
thief.
can't believe I'm fucking
Stole
sitting
all
in the same
black.
room with you
Stole
fucking
like
jerk-offs.
stole like every black musician's music.
He didn't write one
crumb.
song.
He didn't write one song. It's a true fact. Give it a goog.
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
one.
so we got a Yoko Ono, my brother,
Oh.
Yeah.
at Dave Roach 83
That's a great one, Dave.
on YouTube. Said Yoko Ono, and he said Chris Brown. So
Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono.
Yoko Ono.
I just seen a video the other day. You want to watch it? See if I can find it,
Yeah.
and I'll see if I can put it up.
To the
on
porn?
Seems like her.
No,
and
you got to watch the
Hendrix.
Patreon to watch us watch porn.
You ever see the one where they were like playing with Hendrix or whatever, and she started fucking like screaming?
That's what I'm going to bring up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who,
It's just like, what
She's
the
playing.
fuck?
It's Chuck Berry and John Lennon.
Well, should
on
we
a
bring
Chuck
it up? Because the
Berry.
folks at home ain't going to be able to see it.
We're going to try it.
Oh, okay.
Well, Chuck Berry
that,
was
folks.
a crumb. Chuck Berry.
We're gonna trust him.
He was,
Yeah, we should watch
technology.
that.
Fall in your
But-
face.
but Chuck Berry is the pretty much creator of rock and roll.
Oh,
Oh, but he's
hands
not
down.
a crumb, but Elvis is a crumb.
But sister,
Chuck Berry wrote his shit.
Tomato,
Goddamn
tomatoes.
right. No.
Hold on, we're gonna watch the video, and then we're gonna see later if
Is this Chuck Berry getting farted by prostitutes?
no, we'll watch that video too. That is my favorite
Yeah.
video on all of the whole entire internet.
Farted.
we'll get back to the. We'll get back.
Yeah,
to
it's
our,
all part of it.
It's all part.
Yeah, but they can't see it at home either.
we're gonna-
They can't see it right now, but we're gonna try to put it on the screen.
Right.
If it's not on the screen, John Lennon, Chuck Berry, Yoko Ono scream, It's just funny as shit because it's a I have to turn the volume up. It's a dude. The sound dude cuts off the mic.
I'm looking at Grunk right now.
Shut the fuck up and watch the video.
That hours ago.
I could turn it loud. We could actually plug it in. If Chris wants to go get the wire, we could plug it right into the.
Oh my God! Where's our producer at?
Where's the wire at?
It's in the front. Open it. Zipper that bag up.
You're
Technical difficulties, folks. Just unzip the front of that bag.
We'll cut.
We're gonna have to edit this out.
Ain't in nothing out. Maybe.
We need a pee bucket in here.
Yeah, the very front one, there should be a set of headphones.
You're not wearing a rubber?
Wire. I just
Yeah,
need
it's
the
already
wire.
filled. I jerked off in it 2 times already.
Mine too.
It's full. Ew. Just my dick sitting in warm nut the whole time I was sitting here.
I just got a big colostomy bag that it pours into.
A big bag full of nut. Warm, hot nut. No, it's getting cold now because it's cold out. Ew,
Oh, man.
Cold nut.
It's the name of our new punk band.
We laughed. So what we're trying to do is watch Yoko Ono scream at Jimi
no.
Hendrix? Or
No.
Jimi Hendrix scream at Yoko Ono?
No.
No, it wasn't
Chuck
Hendrix,
Berry
it was
and
Chuck
John
Berry.
Lennon.
What does Yoko mean in Asian?
Fucking cunt. Annoying cunt.
Oh, leaky cunt.
Let's see.
You might call it Chuck Berry, right? In the 1950s, a whole generation
So let's fast forward to when they start singing.
Today,
Here it is.
past and present, all
Is that
come
Paul?
together.
This is probably going to get copyrighted out anyway.
Yeah, you're only allowed to play like 20 seconds. Oh, shit. Maybe we can't do this.
Let's see if we can see when she screams.
We'll get away with it. Give him one of them. Oh, you punch now.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Yoko Ono starts. Chuck Berry, obviously the rock and roll legend, and John Lennon. You know, people think what they want about him. I personally don't give a shit about the Beatles, but they were on some show singing, and yeah, here it is, right here. You could see she starts screaming, and Chuck Berry's eyes get real big and shit. And then,
play it. Is that Chuck Berry? You ever hear Chuck Berry play?
Yeah, see, look, you'll watch him.
Doesn't he sing Maybelline? Yeah. Maybelline!
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. So quick over there, huh? So fucking quick. Jesus Christ. We're going to see this fucking video or what? Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Yoko Ono's a crumb. Fuck it. Fats is annoying. We're annoying Fats, so.
I got no
Here it
patience.
is. Here, look. See, she starts screaming. See Chuck Berry? And then watch, and then they'll cut. The audio dude cuts her mic off.
What's she doing?
Doing her thing. That's what she does. That's why nobody. She sucks.
When they,
You think Chuck Berry banged Yoko Ono?
no, I don't even think he farted in her mouth.
Nah. Too buku.
All right, since we brought up Chuck Berry, right? Let's watch the Chuck Berry video because that is hilarious.
Chuck Berry's kind of a crumb too.
And
He is a crumb. She falls.
not 100%.
He's a crumb.
Nah,
I'm not saying he's
Chuck
a
Berry's a
bad
legend in a million ways.
Yeah,
bro.
he's a legend. Elvis ain't. Okay, we heard it 10 times.
No, for the music part, yeah, but
That was the.
he used to sleep in his car to save money, and most of the time he wasn't allowed to walk in the front door of these hotels
that's
anyway.
when America was crazy.
Yeah,
back
so
then.
he was saving money, and he saved up like a lot of money, just traveling and playing music and sleeping in his guitar. No managers, none of that shit.
Well, that's
Just
pretty
him.
smart.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker.
I love when he does the kick. That's
Yeah, he's a legend, man. He learned that from his cousin Marvin.
What did they say in
The duck walk.
What did they say in Back to the Future.
That's what he's saying. Like,
No, he said something about I had this new sound. I got this new.
he's like,
Listen.
Chuck, he's like, hey Chuck, it's your cousin Marvin.
Yeah.
Marvin Berry.
Yeah, but he said something.
Remember that new sound you're looking for?
Can't remember the word. That's it. Something like that.
Yeah, but that video is hilarious of Chuck Berry farting in the hooker's mouth. She's like going down
Did
on
her
him.
cheeks blow up like Dizzy Gillespie?
Let's see what this. It's just a hilarious video. It's fucking disgusting, but
There's not an actual video of it.
there is a video of it. That just happens to be him.
That was a gripper.
Yeah, that's some. Whew. That had a stink too. She's down by his balls too, and he fucking
In that
rips
one
one.
video, yeah.
That's fucking raw, dude.
All right, well.
All right. What other
crumbs they got?
Well, our friends from the ladies' break room, shout out to them.
In the ladies' room.
Yeah, they're big supporters of the show, and we support them back.
Thanks, ladies in the break room.
Ladies' break room.
Ladies' break room
on Facebook.
Thank you.
And Instagram and all that. R. Kelly.
Oh
yeah.
my God, 100%.
They might be the winners.
They're up there with their.
He gets the Golden Shower Award.
Yes, he does.
R. Kelly is, terrible.
There's
Good
a
one, Alexis.
I can't believe one wasn't said already.
I heard him saying somewhere, probably on a podcast or something, that when he was over in like Africa, he would be on stage and he'd be singing, "Who wants to come to America with Robert?
Yeah. Do you have your passport?
Who has their shots and wants to come to America?"
It's fucking crazy.
Wow, did he really say that?
Yeah, he was in Ethiopia.
hilarious.
It's a concert in Ethiopia.
You heard the same
Yeah,
podcast. Okay.
Do you have your passport?
That's hilarious. So, Big Berm.
Big
Shout out
Bird.
Big Berm.
Big supporter, too. He got a couple of them on here. Now, this is a funny one. It's kind of a stretch.
He's going to say the one I know in my head. I got a feeling.
I don't know. But he's going to
Shaggy
say
Too Dope.
Captain Lou Albano. And
That's a good one.
And you know why? Because he was the dad in the
Madonna.
Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper?
Or Madonna, was it? No, it was Cyndi Lauper.
Danny Ayala.
Because they were doing that.
Madonna.
They were doing that whole rock
Girls
and
just
wrestling
wanna
thing.
have
And
fun.
girls just want to have fun. He played the dad
Right.
in there.
That's a good one, Bird.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I used to love
think
Captain Lou Albano,
I think the
dude.
dad from Madonna would.
Danny Ayala.
Yeah, I think he would. If you're gonna go with.
Papa, don't preach. Love me.
Fucking weather. No, we're gonna talk about.
The fuck was that?
Oh, that's a clip from the Crumb Show.
Jesus Christ.
Christ,
Fucking
freaking the
amateurs
fuck out
tonight.
here, man.
So
Oh,
anyway,
sorry.
Berm also with the Courtney Love.
That's what I was going to say. I knew Bird would have said it. I can't believe nobody said it yet.
We said it 2 weeks ago. That's enough.
Yeah.
Our friend Brianna, I believe it is, Tudorice. Bree, Bree Tudorice said Will Smith. She is
100%.
Will Smith, 100%.
Fuck Will Smith.
But why? Because of the slap shit?
Plus,
Yeah,
it's
he's
the
a
way
bitch.
his. I
But what
feel.
besides-
You know
Great
what? A lot
actor,
of
though.
people
Great
don't like
actor.
the way he raised his kids or dealt with his wife, letting all
She's
kinds
a
of stuff
fucking weirdo.
Yeah, who the
Crumb
fuck
too.
are you to say
Jada
how he raises
Pinkett-
his kids?
I didn't say it.
You just
I'm
said
saying
it.
some
Yeah.
people.
Will Smith.
Some
just said
people. I didn't
Jesus
say
Christ.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
Will Smith had to do that smack. All right? I'll tell you that right now. He had to do that smack.
Great actor, but he's a piece of shit.
All right?
Yeah,
whatever.
piece of
All
shit.
right.
When they did that interview about him trying to get the role for Django or whatever, and he wanted to change it to
I gotta get up.
more of a love story type of shit.
All right. That's me faking to get up.
But they didn't want to change it. He wanted it to be a vengeance movie. You know what I mean?
Lemon or black cherry?
Right.
So they pretty much had to let him make that emancipation movie,
Right.
which is probably going to be one of the best movies of the year that he won't get credit for.
Right.
Because he's banned from
Who?
the Oscars.
Will Smith, pay
Will
attention.
Smith.
I thought we talked about 10 minutes ago.
Jesus
Yeah, we
Christ.
were until you cut me the fuck off and started going on your fucking pussy drink. Fucking vagina's getting dry over
Vodka
there.
soda. That's what I can drink on keto.
Now,
Yeah.
Berm said like he grabbed a movie, Sid and Nancy. Now, that's like Sid Vicious from the Sex
Another
Pistols.
Courtney
Yeah.
Love.
He's a crumb. She's
Ah,
a
yeah.
crumb. They're both crumbs.
Both crumbs.
She was a crumb and Larry Flint.
A good friend of ours said, you know, two dead batteries. Don't start a car. Those were 2 dead batteries.
That's a good way to put it. I like the way they put it. Who said that?
I don't. You know,
That was my boy Sped.
there you go. Sped. I'll let you
Give him credit.
We're not supposed to name names.
I don't give a fuck.
Sped on mine.
Michael Acavino Jr. said G.G. Allen. Now, if anybody knows G.G. Allen, he was like a punk rock guy.
Yeah.
Would shit on, smear shit, stab himself.
Yeah.
Did crazy shit. Actually, when he died, they have pictures of him with like chicks around him. They didn't like some Weekend at Bernie shit. They didn't know he was dead. So
Really?
he got like pictures dead. He's already dead, like overdosed, but he has his sunglasses on, and they just think he's passed out. Like,
wow,
like Gigi does.
Fucking rock star.
I've never heard of him, but
Look,
that's
he
definitely
shit
a Crumb.
himself.
Well, he had a Gigi Allen and the Murder Junkies was the name of the band.
Sweet name.
I couldn't tell you one song. I couldn't really say that I ever really listened to him. I growing up listening to metal and punk and whatever. I heard him and I saw him on documentary.
Yeah.
But I don't know his music. And obviously I fucking tell me in the comments, anybody. Don't fucking Google it.
Yeah, you can't see that because Google's out there.
VHS of like all his weird shit.
Yeah.
Videos when we were young.
Who, Gigi Allen?
Did you ever even watch it? I think I did DVD. I don't even think I ever
shit.
opened it. You opened it?
I'm going to say another crumb that people don't know about in music because I actually have his album. Is Charles Manson actually had.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But he's not a crumb.
He's a crumb.
He's a crumb, but he's like above crumb. I forget. Like we got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
Crumb.
Yeah.
Like,
I still throw him in there.
Dickie the Crumb draws the line at like.
I think life in prison.
All kinds of crazy shit, but like we call him the Crumb because. Some of the shit is like shameless type shit.
But why isn't Manson a Crumb? He never murdered nobody.
No, but we don't know what the fuck this guy actually did. I'm telling stories of shit I know. He had a whole other life.
Uncle Charlie.
He had a whole other thing.
Look, man, the government made him with that fucking what's that shit called?
LSD.
Yeah, but the thing they did. Damn it, Junior was just telling me about it.
What, the acid tests?
Yeah, it's called something.
The electric Kool-Aid acid test?
No, the Rorschach test?
No, it's called something. The government did this shit experimental with acid and shit.
Oh, yeah, I forget what that was called. There was a name for it.
They said he was part of that.
Who?
It's fucking Manson, man.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ultra.
Yes.
MK Ultra. MK Ultra.
Yes. Fat.
Manson was part of it. They said he was part of it.
I don't know. I did a report, and I believe it or not, on LSD, but that was so long ago. I don't remember. I do remember though. Now that you said it, there was some kind of weird government shit going.
I was doing some reading.
Well, let's draw.
How about that?
I ate a lot of acid.
I was lying.
I'm fucking fine.
I was lying. Junior told me about it. I watched it on YouTube.
Well, let's draw the line at Crumbs on life in prison. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. So I'll cancel out the Charles Manson, but he actually does. And believe it or not, it's not weird shit. It sounds like some Beach Boys, fucking like just oldies. It sounded like some shit you would hear in the '60s on any fucking radio station.
And that's why he had people kill people because they didn't like his shit.
He was boys with the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Did that album come out before or after he was boys?
I don't know if it ever even.
Or did he make it? Did he make it before or after he was buddies with them?
Was he going to kill? He was going to kill that dude, though, wasn't he?
He just talked these people into doing this shit.
I thought he was going to kill the guy from the Beach Boys because it's something about the record deal.
I don't remember
I don't know.
but I know. But he legitimately has music out that you would think it would be like satanic or no, it's just regular
wholesome
shit
music.
that you would. I wouldn't say wholesome. I don't remember, but it was just like regular bullshit '60s music that you would hear like like some bullshit. I heard it. I have a copy of it just because it says Charles Manson on. I think it's cool, but it's a piece of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, what other crumbs they got?
As far as these folks, like I said, my bad. I put the poll out.
So Michael Jackson didn't even make the list.
Michael Jackson.
You can fucking
but we had to fucking mention
kids.
Michael Jackson.
He's in the list.
He should be on the
fucking Manson's not, but Michael is.
Jesus Christ.
Well, nobody knows Charles Manson was like. I threw that in there as a stretch because nobody really knows he had an album. I just like.
So you put that on there, you fucking crumb. He ain't even a musician, really.
Who?
One bullshit album.
Who?
Manson.
Yeah.
He did sing to the ladies when they were high on acid.
but he technically spawned Marilyn Manson. So,
Man.
And he's a fucking crumb too.
Fucking crumb too.
They're all crumbs.
Yeah. Who else did he spawn?
A lot of bands. That song "Helter Skelter" was apparently about.
What
him,
about the
like,
country
that
singer?
Which one?
David Allen
Coe.
Coe.
He's not crumb. He's just a comedian. It's just funny country stuff. It's not a.
Some would
crumb.
say racist.
Yeah.
No. Because a lot of stuff.
Sounds like you're
that-
defending him.
I am.
So you had a black drummer.
No.
Okay.
Let me tell you about. No. See, the problem is back in the day on like Napster and LimeWire and BearShare and all these weird ass fucking things, you would after a while you would type something in like David Allen Coe and some other shit would come up like around that, and I remember like finding out like he got credited for a lot of racist shit. He didn't do. I don't remember him doing it. He did a lot of like sexual shit.
I don't know. Remember we were at a concert?
I see the title for the song and it was pretty racist.
Remember we were at a concert?
I don't know.
We were sitting in the car.
Maybe
and it was,
I hate country music, so I don't care.
I'm not a country fan.
Hold on.
Hate it.
and there was some white dudes across from us, like standing out, hanging out, tailgating outside their car, and they were playing some racist David Allen Coe shit, and we could hear it. We're 30 feet away, but it was loud enough to hear it. And then like either a black T-shirt dude or a black security guard came over close enough to get in earshot, and he stood there for like a second, and then he like yelled for somebody else, like another security guard or T-shirt dude, and then like 2 or 3 dudes came over. They shut that fucking music off, boy. It was all good when it was just a bunch of white dudes hanging out, you know.
Once again, I'll have
in
to
circle.
I'll retract my statement. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody. Maybe he is racist. I don't know.
Yeah, his sons
I get an
are
apology.
100% racist.
What concert was that?
Dude, I don't remember. It was in Camden. I know it was in
WDRE
Camden, though.
Fest.
Nah.
Yeah?
That DRE Fest was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I thought about reaching out on Reddit to see if anybody remembers anything.
Dude, they
like
probably
that.
still have DRE written on them.
That was hilarious. That was
a good show.
That was like
that.
Yeah.
That day, we could make a movie about just that one day.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And it'd make millions. We should do that.
Yeah.
We should really do that.
Should we tell the folks the story now or save it?
If we're gonna make a movie out of it, we'd save it. If not, then tell it.
It's a Crumb music story. Why?
Actually, it was at a music fest, so technically, I guess it.
Remember when DRE was alternative festival?
Yeah, WDRE.
We went to a festival. They had one in like 96 maybe.
In '96, they had the DRE Fest, right?
Got you.
So there's like, I don't know, like 10 of us, and then my brother, my older brother, and 2 of his friends. How you going to get 10 dudes or 13 people down to a concert
with beer, booze,
bunch of alcohol? With only one of them had a car. My brother Eric was the only one with a car. That, you know, we had to. What do you have, the wagon at the time? I think
he had the Camaro.
No, he had the fucking Dragon wagon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dragon wagon. Yeah.
So, how you going to get 13 people down to Camden on a Saturday afternoon?
You'll never guess in a million years how we got there.
U-Haul.
Bang!
We rented
Yeah,
a
you're
U-Haul.
fucking smart.
Did you hear this story before?
No.
Nice. Well, we rented a U-Haul.
Instantly, I'm thinking you got to throw all these motherfuckers in the back of a truck.
We rented a U-Haul truck, and
that was a fun time.
Eric
man.
drove the U-Haul truck down with his 2 friends in the front.
Well, Norristown to Camden in the back of a U-Haul truck.
That's
drunk as skunks.
I took Eric's recliner from his living room, bungee corded it to the wall of the U-Haul truck, and just sat in there.
Yeah, while everybody else
All
is
the way
rolling
down.
around in
Surprised
the
you
back.
didn't like steal like an Eric's moving truck or something.
We had to rig the door up so it would stay open this much because we were smoking so much pot back there.
Yeah, we
were
were
choke the
greedy.
fuck
You know,
out.
back then you would have did it.
Yeah, and then we're in a closed thing, like he just said. We only had the door popped open, a couple of inches for some light and some air. So we don't know what's going on. We're back there, going crazy. So we're banging on the side of the U-Haul truck, right? And we think Eric just got off of the expressway in Camden. We don't know why. I don't even think he knows why. We ended up going off into the city, around City Hall. When we start banging on the side of the truck, a cop was on a horse, and the horse started doing this crazy shit, but the light changed and we just took off. But finally we get to Camden, parked in the parking spot, we popped the thing open, I'm sure it just smoke
Cloud of
came
smoke.
out of thing. I'd jump out with the recliner, drop the recliner down.
We
sitting there
even put
hanging
a
out.
sheet up, remember? Like a big sheet. We had a whole fucking setup in that parking lot.
Didn't somebody bring a cook? Somebody cooking, like Rob Homa cooking or something?
Yeah, Rob Hemmel was there because he pissed out. He missed the whole concert.
But
He was leaving that pissy. I pissed all over a blanket. He came back. He had the blanket wrapped up off one of the
yeah,
blanket. I
pissing
pissed
in
all
beer-
over.
beer
Yeah.
Why did you piss on the blanket?
Because I was pissing in the beer bottle. I was drinking so much beer. I was like,
You didn't do it on purpose.
I was pissing. It was filling up. I was like, somebody give me another bottle. Nobody was
back
paying
of the
attention.
truck.
I was in the back of the truck. And I said,
Yeah.
I was pissing all over the floor. So the only thing I seen to mop it up was this blanket. I threw this blanket on it and just threw it in the corner.
yeah.
He's drunk, goes in, passes out. I guess he got cold. He puts the blanket on.
WDRE was having this thing where if you had WDRE written on your body somewhere, I don't even know what you got.
I don't think that was a thing. I think you
was
made
a
that
thing.
up.
It
No.
was no, it was a
It
thing.
was a thing.
But they had to pick you.
Yeah.
Like they had to see you somewhere.
Right.
And if you had it on, you got like backstage.
It wasn't even backstage. I think it might have been like underneath the thing or something like that. So I brought this fat permanent marker, like Sharpie, the big fat kind you write on pallets and shit with. Took it from work. As soon as I got out of the truck, I would start writing on people like, yo, let me write WDRE on you, and telling them what you're going to get backstage or whatever the fuck we were saying.
On people's faces, on girls, yeah,
Everything.
whatever. It was crazy.
I signed everything you could sign that day, damn near. Like, I remember distinctly writing it on this fucking redhead dude. He had a bandana on and like some Ronald McDonald hair and shit. And I think he asked me why I was doing that to somebody else. And then I ended up writing it on his fucking forehead. The marker said permanent marker right on. It was like some old school shit. Not like now.
The
like,
joints you
know
get
what I
high
mean?
when you smell them.
Yeah, like those kind. So all day long we were going around just writing WDR and people on this permanent marker and shit. That was
You
just,
must have tagged 100 people.
oh, it was crazy. It was all day long. It was crazy. Another time we went down there. Let's get off of that store, that day.
That was pretty
all
fun.
the fun ends there.
What a good time. We're going to
But
make a movie, folks.
Another time we went down. There was the three of us and Tone. Did we go to Ozfest?
Ozfest.
Yeah.
Ozfest 97 or something like that.
Yeah. So that's also in Camden. So we're just walking around, Ozfest. The good shit don't happen till later, and it's an all-day deal. So we're just walking around bullshit, and then you see the gate open, and you can see the water. So we wanted to sit down on the bench and relax for, a half hour.
It was hot.
That was cool.
Yeah, so we're just strolling, walking. We ain't bothering nobody. Nobody's talking to us or nothing. And we just walked right back to this thing, and we turned and walked down a ways, and there's all these tour buses and shit. So we just sat on the thing, and we were just hanging out there.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
And all the bands were coming out of their tour bus. One dude was whipping around on a scooter. I think somebody did say something to us.
The security guard when we were walking, because I was
Yeah.
I was up front.
He said something to us.
He was like, "Are you with the band?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we walked, but that was Slipknot's trailer that we were sitting outside smoking.
They were riding scooters around.
Slipknot.
Like electric scooters back in the day. It was pretty cool.
I didn't even know who the fuck they were.
Yeah.
But then when we see Wu-Tang, no, that was,
Nah,
was that? Where did we see
that was
Wu-Tang?
Rage
That
Against
was
the
Rage and
Machine.
Wu-Tang.
They were like, white bulls.
Did you hear that? Do you know we're in the Wu-Tang documentary?
No, I didn't know that.
We're
It's in,
fucking
like, part
famous,
3,
dude.
I think.
You heard it here, folks.
Watch the Wu-Tang documentary, you'll see your boys.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Not the TV show, the documentary. Well, we went to the 97 Rage Against the Machine Wu-Tang Clan show.
You know who else was there?
Beep. But in the show, right?
He was, whatever.
All right. In the documentary, this is when all the trouble was happening. So somebody from the Wu-Tang was videotaping whoever, I think the RZA was giving a speech, and they were videotaping him giving the speech. But we always used to go to the Camden thing and stand all the way in the back up against the wall. And we're at the Rage Wu thing, and there's like probably 8 of us or some shit like that. So we're all standing up in the back. Instinctively, that's where we were. I know 100% we were there. And if you're looking, it's all grainy and shit because it's, 20-some-year-old, almost however old it's footage.
30, right?
And but you can 100% tell. It's if you know us, you know it's us.
Yeah, jean shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, but everybody's like, you know what I mean? Like all different sizes, shapes, and colors and shit. And there's just like bunch of scattered people, than us, than a bunch of scattered people. You know, like
that's cool, man.
People don't roll like
I didn't know
8,
that.
10 deep to concerts. Like I guess maybe they do, but
It was definitely us because that's where we were. We were there the whole
always
because it was
stand there.
daytime still, and we were there the whole daytime.
yeah,
Right,
we
but
always
it's like
stand
what
there.
he said at that part when he was talking
Right.
about, like, I was looking through the crowd and I seen like blacks, whites, and Mexicans all together,
Yeah.
like in one. He was like in Wu-Tang, this and that. And
We were like Voltron.
And like he shows that in the back and was like, that's who we were with. You know?
Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys. Love you guys, brothers.
Wu-Tang?
Huh?
Wu-Tang?
No, our fucking friends and brothers. The guys we were at the
Jesus
concert
fucking
with.
Christ.
Catch up to speed.
I was daydreaming. I was thinking about 97 Wu-Tang, dude. Excuse me.
And
we love Wu-Tang too.
Because Method Man,
Yeah.
came over and gave me a pound and then threw me a.
I remember we seen them after the show when they were getting on the bus.
Yeah, that's
They
what
were
I'm
like,
talking
white
about.
balls.
Really?
Yeah.
That was my homie.
Okay.
Well, Lansdale, the Wu-Tang came
Shout out
to
Clifford Smith.
Jumpers
Yeah.
back in the day.
I remember Jumpers.
There was
Never went there, but I remember.
It was like
happening.
it was like a little.
You would have got jumped.
I mean, it was a tiny place, like just like local bands and like people, but they
Yeah.
actually came there. It was like when they're first in their early days.
Yeah. I was there once or twice.
Wu
wearing
Tang had a
purple
lot
shirt.
of love for Philly.
Yeah, they said Biggie Smalls and
That's where Old Dirty
J.
Bastard-
Damager were Northtown. We were there when J. Rue was there.
J.
Remember?
Rue,
J.
yeah.
Rue, at that
I heard it was like a
You guys
blunt
didn't
roll.
go see Jarrah.
There.
What?
You guys didn't go see J-Ru?
No,
I did.
we were outside though when he was there
J-Ru?
because somebody got some girl from Northtown at the time got his van.
Yeah.
And came out 20 minutes later, and the whole story was
I heard
she
she
banged
got-
J. Rue.
I heard she got dropped off on
the
the expressway.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I know
I
she went in there and she didn't come out.
I don't remember Biggie being there. I think Biggie already had
I never
blown up.
seen that, but I heard about it. I just heard about that.
I
Are you
think
saying Ja Rule?
no, it's J-Ru the
J-Ru, the
Damager.
The Damager.
yeah.
Okay, I was
J-Ru
making
the
sure you
Damager.
were talking about the
not
same.
J-Ru.
I'm like,
Not Ja Rule.
Yeah, what did
He
I say?
should have been
I said the
in
wrong one
Wu-Tang.
first time? I don't know.
Ja Rule. Yeah, or
J-
J-Ru.
J-Ru the Damager.
J-Ru.
yeah, I know about
He
him.
was like a Wu-Tang.
Play
Yeah, yeah.
yourself.
type.
I
Yo,
know, I know who he is.
I'm telling you, I listen to his shit once in a while. Underestimated
Hell yeah.
90s rap.
Ah, yeah. He was one of my favorites back then.
Lyrically like a motherfucker.
I know people that liked him back.
And that premiere beat, dude, that album, Premiere produced that whole first album. That fucking,
You want to buck what?
yeah, jump up and get
bucked.
the, that
If you're feeling
beginning of
lucky,
that beat,
then
man,
press
it's
your
so,
luck.
I love it. I love that beat so much. And then you hear Premiere talk about it. It's like the last
Boom, boom,
couple seconds
boom,
of some album
boom, boom.
that he like went through the whole album.
Right.
Somebody he always, maybe it was somebody he always found something on.
Yeah.
So he went through this whole album. Finally, it was like the last couple of beats at the end of the album, and I think he played it backwards or some shit. But yeah, I love that.
Yeah, he was great.
Shit.
Speaking of that time of music, though, not to cut you off, remember, what's his name? The guy who stole your beat,
Craig Mack.
Craig Mack. That song, what's the name of that song?
Brand new flavor.
Yeah,
That
new
song.
Flavor. And,
Jerry was doing that beatbox 2 years before that fucking song came out. We must have been walking somewhere while he was doing that. And he heard that. He said, I'm going to make a song using that beat.
Troy Crawford.
He owes Jerry money.
I
He's
got a
dead.
song
He's
that
dead.
I got
Puffy
a
had
song
him
that
killed.
Craig, he's dead? Craig Mack's dead?
Yeah.
Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees. You'll be on your knees.
I have a crazy story about Carlos Santana and Everlast stealing my song too, but it's nobody ever believes me, and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't believe you either. Next.
But you know what? Crumbs and music,
You're a crumb creep.
Jerry.
Before
Let's
I
finish
even
it
know,
off.
before I even knew who this person was, he was at Sounds of Norristown West. If you remember that, when they were on the corner of Cone and Marshall Street.
I don't remember that. Okay.
You don't remember when they were there?
Remember they were down the East Main.
Yeah, well, they moved up the West End for a little bit. I didn't know who he was. All right, well,
Who are you talking about?
this dude. I'll
He
tell
doesn't
you in
want
a
to.
minute.
He doesn't want to reveal it.
Leading up to that.
Okay.
This dude's like sitting on the trash can in front of the laundromat down on the corner of George and Marshall. So he's like leaned up on a trash can
That's your stomping grounds.
talking to this chick there, like rapping to this chick or whatever. And I come turning the corner, but I had a radio, like carrying a radio with me.
Right.
But I had a Cool G Rap, Nas and AZ playing.
Right.
Fast Life song or whatever. I had the single. So I was playing that, and as I come turning the corner, dude looks over, and he's, the fuck you know about Cool G, young bull? And this is like probably 93 or whatever.
Yeah.
The year he came out or whatever. So I'm like, fuck you, you fat pussy. I just keep walking. Go the fuck up the street, right? And then boy that owns Sounds in Norristown was outside, and he's like walking down, like, yo, what's up, Jared? He's trying to hand me a piece of paper. I'm like, what the fuck's this? He's like, did you get Fat Joe the Gangster's autograph?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like,
I
oh, where is he at?
this.
He's like, he's right down there, sitting on the bench. You're sitting on the trash can. I look, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Certain kept walking.
I do remember you telling me that story.
funny.
I wasn't with you.
That's funny.
No, I actually went and met Chris Iorio right after that. Told him, we laughed and walked back.
Yes,
shout out Chris.
I didn't. I mean, I should have known. Like,
But I apologize to you, Joe, for that. And I know you're one of them dudes that remembers every fucking thing,
Yeah.
but won't remember that.
Yeah.
Because
Of
a
course
skinny
not.
little white dude called you a fat motherfucker.
No,
You know what
he
I mean?
remembered that shit. That was
Right.
Joe Crack days. He remembered that shit. He
Right.
wanted to smash you, but you gotta get this money first.
Lucky the terror squad didn't take you out.
somebody
Boy.
else said that
True,
there was
true.
a blunt rolling contest in there, and like,
Yeah.
there was some famous people in there.
Red Man that was the one down the east end.
Yeah.
Red Man
I
had a
forget
blunt
that,
rolling contest.
You know, a couple.
I had a cannon roll too. It was
We
like
can say
this
first
long.
names. Dude named Ross.
Ross
like,
Duckett's one.
Right.
Got the smoke.
Ross?
Yeah,
That Ross?
homie,
Ross.
shout out to you if you're watching.
Wow, I ain't see Ross. In
Yeah, I mean,
years,
I haven't seen him in years.
He's doing great for himself.
Is he?
I
Shout
always
out
like Ross.
Proud of you, bro.
The Ross I know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Doing
my
great for
man.
himself.
Good.
Proud of you.
Yeah, man. Definitely always like Ross.
But I had this cannon rolled up. It's like 8 blunts long and shit, right? And my cousin Vinny, shout out to you. He's like, he wouldn't
Be
smoke
smooth.
that shit with you. It's like, fuck, he just didn't want to walk down there. You know what I mean? He's like, he wouldn't smoke that shit with you other way around. That was his blunt. And you wanted to smoke, he wouldn't let you smoke it. So,
Red Man? Yes,
Yeah.
he would.
so I'm like, fuck you, right. I let him fuck up. But Ross wind up winning anyway.
That's what I heard. So anyway, you had your crumbs and let's finish it off with your crumbs and music because I've been waiting to hear this.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Well, there's a lot of them if you watch the Grammys the other day or any of these big music award shits. And they had the whole devil worshiping saga shit with your boy Sam Smith and whatever hell guest he had with him. I don't know what they were, just like the devil.
What kind of music does he sing?
I don't know, but their shit was called Unholy, but it was unholy. And it's like some hidden shit poisoning your fucking kids with.
Yeah.
It's some weird shit, dude.
But even worse than that, the biggest crumb of them all. I don't care how much shit I get for it. It's fucking Jay-Z.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit.
What happened?
Right? And it should have been fucking him and not Nipsey. All right? That's how fucking far off.
Heard it here, folks.
No, they did this song with DJ Khaled, who has like fucking 4 sayings in his life. No DJ skills whatsoever. Jazzy
Agree.
Jeff, real DJ.
No doubt.
God did. I don't know why. But he has this whole song. Jay-Z does a whole verse or whatever and whole song with him. But they have this whole setup on stage of the Last Supper. All these apostles sitting there with him. Jay-Z in the middle. Some blasphemy shit.
Yeah.
And then he changes the lyrics from saying God did to Hove did. All that shit. Like, fuck him.
Yeah, I
That's what it is?
get what
That's
you're
what
saying.
mad about?
Huh?
That's what you're mad about?
Yeah, fuck him.
If you
shit for that.
If you feel like you believe in, if that's what you believe in, right?
Right.
You imitating anything on that level is blasphemy.
Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, if you believe in Jesus Christ and all that, yeah, that's fucked up.
It's like
It's fucked up for the Christians.
You're supposed to be teaching these young kids,
Jesus,
this youth,
yeah.
and all this extra shit.
Don't
And
get
you
me
go and
started
do
on
some
him.
shit like that.
Yeah, what a complete.
Kanye.
Like, I don't know. He has the platform to do all this shit.
Yeah.
And then people want to compare him to, he's the greatest rapper ever. Like, I'll have that argument with Deshaun on here that he's the greatest rapper ever.
Yeah.
No,
But-
Jay Tone ain't gonna argue that on you.
Yeah,
You know
he
how I
will.
know? I don't think he will. Last time I seen him, he was talking. I think he might have already got it made up. One of them top 5 shirts. You know, everybody's their top 5 rappers. And I asked him who his were, and I don't remember Jay-Z being on his list.
He
to
argued
surprise
with
you.
me at KRS-One. It was either KRS-One or Rakim. We went to that concert.
Love KRS-One.
And he argued with me all night. Jay-Z was number one, and I was deeply offended and shocked by his fucking argument.
I mean, as an artist, he's great, but not number one.
He's a great rapper.
He's a great rapper.
You can't take him off.
He's a great commercial rapper. He steals at least one line from everybody's shit in at least one of his songs. Even 99 Problems and A Bitch Ain't One, he stole from Ice-T.
Yeah, the whole damn
All right?
thing.
True.
And he got famous because he had a good gimmick with the Austin Powers shit that came out, and he had the midget in his video with Michael Myers, stole the Annie song all over the fucking radio.
Is true.
Then he had the
Never thought of
hidden
this
shit
before.
with Biggie Smalls. So then that fucking came out. You're just lucky Big Daddy Kane's a humble motherfucker and doesn't say he's a bitch backup dancer like Flavor Flav.
I heard some crazy shit about Biggie and Puffy today.
Puffy had them all fucking killed.
Yeah, because
Don't get fucked up.
dude, I forgot. Biggie had a group called The Commission that was about to come out. It was about to come out right after his album Life After Death came out, which he died like what 2 weeks before that album came out.
That whole label's dead. Craig
And like
Mack,
that was going to be his way out of Bad Boy
Big L,
and go on his own.
Keith
But
Murray.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, they were going
dude.
to pay him like a lot of money. He was only going to make this much money with Don't quote me on these prices, but I'm just saying he'll make $500,000 with Bad Boy, or like $65 million with this company he was going to sign with. So he was going to probably do that, but that's what I heard too. I heard some shit like that.
Man.
Mace is the only one to make it out of there.
Yeah, but he fell off and became like a preacher or something. But
Did he fall off? Or did he fall on the right path?
Yeah, he got out. He got out where he knew what he was doing.
You're
Got
right.
out the
I mean,
Mace.
he didn't die. He didn't fucking die.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want no parts of that. You didn't hear nothing from me.
You don't want none of that smoke?
No, I
I
don't
don't
want
give
no
a
smoke
fuck.
about it.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Well, I mean, I
Piece
don't
of
care about
shit.
that. I don't care about that. Fuck
Biggest
Jay-Z.
piece
I'll
of
say
shit in music.
But
Bigger than Elvis?
Come on, man. Come on.
Elvis is on a different level.
Sitting right here.
Elvis is a
on
different thing.
level.
Christ.
With Elvis, all right? Imagine if I was to come out right now. Jerry Joe Pesci blew up.
Yes.
All right? But all as I did was have, Rocco make me a whole bunch of beats, right?
Right.
But all as I did was follow the leader. You know what I mean? And do a whole bunch of different songs off of New York State of Mind. I did all classic rap albums, all right? Of all these different famous people shit like that nobody's really heard of.
Right.
All right? And kids like my son's age, oh, he's the greatest of all times.
That's how it happens.
That's what's going to happen.
Right.
That's how it happens.
It's going to happen in rap.
That's what happened. That's what you're saying happened to Elvis, because that's what happened, and then that's what that.
liking Elvis is just a popular thing.
Like, imagine if Eminem...
You don't really like Elvis.
I like Elvis.
If
I'll say it.
Eminem didn't
put
write
on
one
Elvis?
song, would he? You know what I mean? He just did.
I'm going to be an Elvis impersonator. That's how much I love him.
You're gonna go fucking
Yeah,
try
like
to pick up.
Johnny.
You're gonna go try to pick up a 12-year-old and promise not to bang her till she's 18.
He's going to be
Yeah.
Johnny
Steal a bunch of
Elvis
black
from,
people's music.
Or Bobby Elvis from
Sick
Sons of Anarchy.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
500 subscribers. I dress up like Elvis and do a show.
How many subscribers before you die on a toilet?
Yeah, they bring a bunch of peanut butter and banana sandwiches and shit.
So Jerry, what else we got?
Is there ice in that toilet?
You got anything else?
No, man. I'm now
'Cause,
all
I mean,
fired
like,
up about
so-
Jay-Z. What else do you want?
I mean,
Jerry don't like Jay-Z. What I will say about Jay-Z before you
Greatest
go
of
on your
all
thing
time.
is,
Not even my top 5.
what's with the fucking hair, dude?
that was weird.
Yeah.
Looks like a Simpsons character.
Yeah.
He looks like a Cleon from the Star Trek.
And here's my argument with that. If you watch them Grammy things, it was the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, right? So Black Thought, led the charge, I guess, and brought everybody up there. If you were sitting in the audience watching that performance, then you're not considered one of the greatest of all times. All right? So Jay-Z, sit your ass the fuck down. Out of the conversation.
Yeah.
All right?
I want to go out and
Black
watch
Thought, KRS-One, Chuck D.
KRS was there?
Or not KRS-One, Rakim. Well, you knew KRS-One.
KRS-One in your top 5?
I was
He,
surprised.
he's just
he
not going to
wouldn't
do
be
that.
there anyway.
Yeah.
But KRS-One, yes, is in my
No, I was
top
gonna say, I
5.
thought you said he wasn't.
He is definitely in my top 5. I met
Teacher.
Scarface. You know what I mean? Like, they were on stage.
Yeah.
All right? If you were Drake sitting there watching, you ain't considered one of the greatest.
Where's Beastie Boys
time.
on your list?
Yo, I've never heard one Drake
Not
song.
top 5.
I've never heard one Drake song.
Influential.
I know a guy
I
at my
think you heard him.
job.
You just probably didn't know he was on.
Never.
Guy at my job played me a song, my first Drake song that I've ever heard, because we had to take a ride up to a different building.
You guys heard it before. They're in movies and all.
Who?
You just didn't know it was him.
He's the meme guy. He's the
Who?
Drake.
meme guy to me.
Drake.
His music's like all over the place. You definitely heard it before. You just didn't know it was on.
To me,
Sound like you love
Drake
him.
is an actor.
Yeah,
He's
he definitely is.
was
He's-
the
I don't even like his
handicapped
music.
Disney kid on one of them shows my kid watched when he was little.
Right.
So his Canada ass gets no.
Yeah, no.
All right, you get no.
He was
good
on
pass from me.
Degrassi. Or
All right,
something.
Justin Bieber is a little tougher than you.
Yeah.
And I'll say that. to the
Wow.
truth. All right. You ain't even the toughest Canadian in business.
He's no Elvis.
All right. Well, these
Fuck
guys are
you.
getting all riled up over
Yeah,
music here.
Just because he has a picture of Elvis hanging on the wall with his mouth hole cut out, we gotta fucking sit here and listen to this
See what I
shit.
gotta deal with. See what I
You
gotta-
like Fat
What's your
Elvis?
favorite Elvis song?
Hold
Off
on.
the top of your head, Mr. Fuck.
Suspicious Minds.
That's
All
the
right.
only. You know what? That's what everybody
Okay.
says.
Pocket Full of Rainbows, another great song of mine.
Which
Pocket full of rainbow.
Never even heard of it.
who gets you?
It was in the
Full of
Hawaiian
fucking
movie
rain-
that he did. Got a pocket full of rainbow.
Never heard of it.
Holy shit.
Give it a goog, Jess. Give it
I'm
a
not
goog.
Googling
Give it a
shit.
Pocket full of rubbers.
Yo,
Vinny turned me on to it. It's a great fucking song. It's sad. It's great.
Suspicious
I
mind.
got
Let
a
me ask
pocket
you.
full of
since you're
roofies.
Elvis fans,
Yeah. Go ahead.
let me ask you this:
Go ahead. Yes.
Who gets you harder, Fat Elvis or Skinny Elvis?
Next question. Let's go.
All right. Well, as
All
you
right.
guys know, this is the. Did you have something else to
No.
rant on about music or Crumbs?
We
Thank
got
God.
Yeah, because Fats ruined it.
Okay.
Just
Well,
kidding, guys.
as everybody knows, we are
Kid.
open mic stand-up comedians, and we recap this shit at the end of the show. So this week I hosted with 17 or 18. How many comedians do we have?
I think
Let's
it was
argue
about
about that for 10
seven-
minutes.
Yeah, it was like 17. It was about 17 or 18.
Yeah, a lot of comedians.
Well-
Doesn't matter the exact fucking number.
Depending on if you call them all comedians. Just
Well, yeah, that's true.
They're all trying. Come on.
The one cool thing was, regardless of whatever, we had 3 dudes that never did it before.
Mike brought
Went
the
up,
one guy.
ended up, yeah. One dude that came up almost at the very end. I seen him in the audience, looking at like something like I would be looking at, like a long stretch of words, like a long ass text type thing. So I seen him sitting in there, and I was like, I don't know his name. I didn't talk to him, but I guess he signed up. I don't know. Then I didn't pay attention to it anymore, and then get down the end of the list, and he comes up to me. It was almost the end. I think there was 1 or 2 guys left, and he was like, "Is it too late for me to sign up?" I said, "No, not at all." He was like, "I've been thinking about it all night, but I think I'm going to do it." I was like, "Is this your first time?" He was like, "Yeah, first time ever anywhere." I was like, "Oh man, don't worry about it. We got you. You'll be all right." So then, like, he said, "Okay," and he left, and he went and got a drink. And as soon as he came back and went to drink, I was like, "You're next." He was like, "Oh my God, really?" I was like, "Yeah, man."
Oh, the
Like,
guy right after me.
Yeah.
That was a tough act to follow.
Yeah.
Any good?
Poor son of a bitch.
Yeah, he was good. They were all good for the first time. Nobody went up and like couldn't remember anything. They just you know what I mean? Everybody went up and regardless of what they were saying, they talked for 5 minutes. You know, and that's the most important part. First time you get up there. I said we pop more cherries than a high
Right.
school kid with roofies.
My boy Pat came up from and did his first time ever.
Yeah.
Did a little.
Nice.
He didn't have anything planned, but he has a good stage presence. Like for his first time ever, he got up there because when you sit through 19 people or whatever it is, 17 people, after a while you're like, I could do this. Let me just go up and like do something because like you got to pop your cherry somehow, like you said.
I like giving people advice and, helping out and shit like that when I can when we're done. And hopefully, they
Right.
watch the show.
He'll be
and they're
back next week, he
They
said.
hype this up.
Gets him out of the house.
He did good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to point nobody out, obviously, because I'm not that dude over the internet, but I will tell you in person if I
Right.
have.
You will.
The only advice I have to new comics when you're just walking into a new foreign place, don't bust the crowd's balls too much and be an asshole to
Right,
them.
like some.
Because you don't know who they are, type of shit, and you might get smacked in the fucking parking lot. Like,
Yeah, we had.
seriously. Have fun, comedic. Just don't pick on certain
You got to be
people.
funny if you're going to fuck with the
Don't
crowd.
be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
That's a wrong move.
Especially to ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
God,
like,
yeah.
that's how problems start.
He
It's
was
like,
like one guy, right?
you don't have to be like that. And try to ease your way into shit. Make fun of the comedians, if anybody.
Well, that's
they
the
can
thing.
take it. The fans
That's the
ain't
thing
there
with,
for that shit.
That's the thing with being a comic is comedy is so subjective that it's such a broad thing. Because look at all the comedians like that we grew up like. Remember Emo Phillips? People didn't think he was funny, but people did think he was funny. Robin Williams, people don't think he annoyed people.
I understand, but
You
I'm
know what
not
I
a
mean?
comedian.
Well, that's what I'm saying is,
And I like funny shit, but I don't like disrespectful shit.
but you know funny. So if the dude was funny, it wouldn't be considered disrespectful. So when people are fucking with the audience and they're just trying to be an asshole, it's not fucking funny.
No,
You know? You gotta be, if it's funny, it's funny. But if you're just being an asshole, you're just being an asshole.
and I get protective.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's depending on who he. If he was talking about certain people, you
Nah.
might have let it slide.
Nah.
But if
You got to be funny. If you're not, and that's what I'm saying is everybody has their own thing. Like, oh, what I'm saying I think is funny, so I'm gonna do it because I think it's funny. So they're gonna think it's funny, but
well,
if
that's
it's not
goes
funny.
for
It's
everything.
just not funny.
It goes for everything. Like I said, like I was just saying that to my brother. Like we were talking about this same exact thing. I was like, I'm not stupid enough to think that everybody's going to think my jokes are funny. They're definitely not going to.
No, but that's why I'm there, because I watch the room. I
Right.
read the room and read the people and
Some
get
people are
energy
not
and
gonna
shit.
think
But
it's funny.
certain times I get little triggers and shit. I'm like, don't fuck with my fans that show up and shit.
Right.
Because now I'm going to not like you and be on your ass all the time.
Well,
Shit is weird.
Yeah, but there was a couple of guys that never been there before that showed up and were guys that do it other places, not just like us that just pop in there, that just do it
I
there.
hope I don't mess her name up. But
They had a couple.
Karen Schwartz.
Yeah, Karen.
she's
Shout
the
out Karen.
Best.
She's funny.
She's really funny.
No offense to you guys or anybody else watching, but
She's good.
I could see flipping
Yeah.
through the channel, sitting at home,
Well, I've
and see her pop up on Jimmy Fallon, like, yo,
she does jokes that you can do that I can't do. Jimmy Fallon.
see, you're getting fucking offensive.
I'm not getting
That's dirty.
offensive.
Calm
Fucker,
down. Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
fucking Christ! What? Because I
Not saying
fucking talk
she's
about
fucking better
ass
than you,
and I
you
fucking
ain't never gonna be shit. You know what I mean?
That's what he got out of
Right.
it.
Not
Yeah.
fucking Dickie the Crummy and you and shit. Like, calm down, buddy.
Sally,
Like,
put your tits back in your bra.
right.
Jesus Christ.
You'll open up for Dave Chappelle. Is that what you want to hear? Jesus Christ. I'm just
I'm
saying.
all fucked up.
She,
His inner monologue is just, I fucking suck. God, I fucking suck.
What's
Right.
Karen got that I don't
He
got?
just, he just pictures Dickie doing this now. I fucking suck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm
out
gonna
of
do that.
everybody there, she's the like.
She is. I agree.
Next
Yeah.
time you're on
I'm
stage,
good.
you're going to do that. I'm going to be in the crowd like. Look at you. We should
Or
both do it.
I'll sit up front.
Give him the old jerk off.
Shit.
All right. Well, I'm good.
Yeah, it was some good, lot of decent.
You're second best, buddy, if that's what you want to hear.
I do.
He's just saying that to make you feel better because I'm second best.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of guys that never were there before somehow heard about it, popped up. They were pretty good. That one dude was from Easton. Was his initials were TCB.
Taking care of business.
Yeah, I think it was Terrell C.
Taking
Brown.
care of business.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty funny.
I talked to him after the show. He was cool.
Working overtime.
You're gonna get us flagged for singing.
out.
Yeah, you're
Sounds
gonna
exactly like they're not gonna be able to tell that it's you singing.
You realize
Yeah,
that? No,
people say I just sound like the Doobie Bros.
yeah, but
Oh,
YouTube will flag us.
Remember that time you got caught?
always-
Remember that time
If
you
they hear
got
it.
caught bootlegging the Doobie Brothers concert?
What happened?
Do you remember the time you got caught bootlegging the Doobie Brothers concert?
No.
No, and they came to Rob's diner and no.
No.
Oh, shit, man. Guess that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Is that? Am I lost?
What's happening?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. Time to wrap her up, folks.
Well, I'm hosting next week.
Yeah.
It's Valentine's Day, so obviously You know.
Yeah.
I don't have one, which is fine. Because Karen will be there. Karen Schwartz will be there because I said she's gonna. So
she's gonna be your Valentine.
That's right.
Karen's your Valentine.
All
right.
That's right.
Next episode, Chris will have a black eye.
Are you
and a charge?
All right, then.
Wouldn't be the first Valentine's Day.
Anybody got anything to add before we wrap this puppy up? Put her to bed?
Nah, just that I got to piss.
Fat's got to piss.
All right, that means we got to go.
All right. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next week.
Go Birds!